Turquoise studio. We're going to do something new and fun. I've been experimenting with this lately. This is a Gelli plate for doing sort of printing, I guess you'd call it. And what we're going to work with is a batch of different acrylic paints that I've got here. I've got all different colors and types. And you put your paint on here, and then you roll it out with the brayer so it's nice and thin, and then you press a piece of paper and pull, and you get a design. And then you can let that design dry and put another design on top of it, or a stencil on it, or you can put a layer and then another layer and pull them off. There's all different techniques you can use. We're gonna start with something very basic. So we're just gonna make a couple of bases, and then we're gonna do some fun things to put stuff on top of those base paintings. When you make a base, you literally are just playing with your paints. And there's some goo on the top of that one. Hold on. I don't want to get anything gooky. So you don't need a whole lot of paint because you're rolling it fairly thin on here. So you just want to pick the colors you want to play with. You can do it all one color, you can do it multiple colors, you can sort of pick whatever you want. And then you can take the resulting pages, can be used to make collages or for, scrapbooking, or you can use a note card to push on, to pull off to get a design on a note card to make custom cards, or whatever you feel like doing. So we're just gonna throw some random blotches of paint in here to play with and see what happens. So we're right now just working on making some backgrounds. So you're just gonna push that paint around, mix it with some of the other colors as we're going. If you want to clean off the paint that's currently on your brayer to work somewhere else on here, you can get your excess off over there. But like I said, I just want to sort of mix it up, have a little fun with this, push around the different colors. So I want sort of a blended sort of look here. And the spare paper over here is to clean my brayer off, because I don't want this to be too thick. And so once I get a nice layer and I'm liking the way it's looking, then I can take a piece of paper and line it up here and press. Now you'll notice I have a piece of paper under my Gelli pad, and that is so I can see the colors that I'm putting down a little more clearly, and B, I can line up the page as I put it on, and then when I do the next one I can also line it up. Oh, look at that one, that's pretty. And I can then, have some more fun. Now between each layer, you want to make sure that you're cleaning this. And all you want to do is have a wet wipe handy, or I have a little spray bottle and a paper towel. If you want, you could press a second time and try and pull some of this up onto another piece of paper. I find it easier to just wipe it off and go on to the next one. You do want it to be dry, fully dry, for the next round. So you'll make sure you get all that paint off with a little water. And when you're all done for the day, you can, take some soapy water and give it a good clean. But okay, as we finish cleaning up from the first press, we're going to get into press number 2. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit and put on some music for you to listen to, and I will come back a little later in the video. Now we're going to take some stencils. We're going to place those on our gel pad. We're going to paint the stencil design on. Then we're going to take one of our dry presses from the first three and we're going to press it on top of that stencil area and get that mixture of the first press and the second. I really liked that one. All right, I'm gonna clean up a bit. I'm gonna show you then those papers again, and I'll show you some of the other ones I've done prior to that. And I hope you enjoyed watching me experiment with my new Gelli pad. And eventually, when I get enough papers together, we'll do a collage or a multimedia piece, and we'll use up some of these pages. And there'll be more of these prints to come as I get a little better at this. So, hang on for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ones that I made, and I'm going to show you some that I made previously. So this is the one, that's that beautiful pink and yellow sort of blended background with the copper on top. This is the blue-green background that I put the pink and light green on top of with the swirl design. Let's see, 1, 2, which is the third one? I guess this is the third one from tonight, yes. So that's that blue and pink background, blue and magenta background with some gold on it. And then a previous one, I did this background with this copper. And I did these butterflies, which are in the same copper, but they're shifting a little better. That anti-copper likes to shift. This is some small ones I did on my 5x7 plate when I was first trying this out. So I think they've all come out pretty good. I'm enjoying playing with this new toy. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I upload video. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel. And hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos. Now, this is part of our Friday with Friends, so please check the description box for all of the links. And I hope you all are having a wonderful week. Thank you for being here.